2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Johnson outside. Pass to Bird. He's looking for McHale and finds him. No good on that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Pass to Free. Over Johnson. World B. Free gets the bucket.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Here's Buckner. Here's Parrish. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Buckner, defended by Bagley. Buckner, good.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Here's Free. Robinson a screen on Johnson. Free passes to Robinson. Here's Bagley. Just 4 to shoot from about 19 feet, and that one drops.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Bird, and again it's Boston converting.
Plenty of game left, but that, I think, is a good omen for him.
I agree. When you hit a mid-range J, it opens the rest of the floor.
McHale against Robinson. To the wing on the left. Free against Johnson. World B. Free gets the bucket. Free's got 6.
He has a particular set of skills, and they're very fun to watch.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Buckner. Here's Parrish. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Didn't we mention Parrish shoots it extremely well? Show him, big fella.
Here's Bagley. Passes it to Free. Robinson a screen on Johnson. And again, it's Cleveland. Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Buckner. Johnson outside. Bird right side. Lock at 6. And that one hits back iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Up top, Bagley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Here's Johnson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside. Here's Hubbard. Bagley trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight. free throw is good, now leading by 1. Redmond's checked in for the Celtics. Ainge comes in for Buckner. Cook is checked in for Cleveland. And so he hits both. Ainge with the ball. Now the pass to Wedman. Parrish up top. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's McHale. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Covered the pass to Bagley. Excellent D there from Parrish.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And there's the feed to Bird. Over free. Bird can't hit. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
It's an absolute must that you bring energy on the road, and they did not have it in that loss in the last meeting.
And that shows up in the opposing offensive numbers.
Here's Wedman. No points in the game yet for him. Feeds to McHale. Trying to get something going. And the layup falls.
Inside, McHale is well positioned to just go to work. Finds his shot and takes it.
Up top, Bagley. Ainge covering. There's a screen by Robinson. Free. They get it back. Here's Cook. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
To the inside. Here's McHale. And he banks in the layup.
Solid pass by Ainge. The moment he sees a guy ready to score, he starts working on getting him the ball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ainge against Bagley. Outside for Robinson. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Both teams will make substitutions. Now Ainge. Pass to Parrish. 2 on the clock. And he lays it up and in.
So good at using his height to scan the floor. Parrish capable of finding open teammates this way.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Here's Bacon. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Maxwell. Ainge kicks to Johnson. Back to Ainge. To the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Parrish has got the first basket of the second quarter for Boston. Bacon the pass to Robinson. Here's Henson. Pass to Free. Shot clock at 5. There's Bacon. And Boston with the rebound. Down low. And the shot is good from Johnson. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Fantastic work inside from Johnson. Not bashful at attacking from the paint.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Now, here is Ainge. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's World B. Free, and the rejection by Parrish. Now, here is Ainge. He's covered closely.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Free passes to Bacon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Danny Ainge.
Very few make shots the way World B. Free does. He just can outmaneuver most any defense.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Free. Some changes for Boston. Bird, he's checked in for McHale. And Buckner subbed in for Ainge. And Free drops them both. Celtics leading by 4. Johnson outside.
The floor general leadership of Johnson, outstanding at realizing when a teammate is open.
Here's Free. 10 points for him. It's good. Free's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Bam! Parrish with the flush.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Passes it to Jeffries. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the second free throw, good. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Buckner. To the paint. Bird right side. 5 on the clock. Buckner the pass to Parrish. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Bacon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Free at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Hey, just another night at the J.O.B. for World B. Free. This guy relishes every opportunity to score and make you look bad while he's doing it.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Hinson. It's rebounded by Maxwell. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Buckner. The pass to Maxwell. Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish with the jam.
The long arms of Parrish, using that incredible length to do damage on the offensive glass.
And the Cavaliers call time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Robert Parrish.
Just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. He's pretty much dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cheeks checks in for Maxwell, and Wedman subbed in for Johnson. Cook, he's checked in for Cleveland. Bagley comes in for Bacon. Outside, Bagley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left now here in the second. And another miss by Cleveland. And so Bird will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Parrish with the screen on Free. The shot's good from Wedman.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Here's Free. He's got 14. outside Bagley. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
It's Bird, top of the key.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
And looking at Bird, one of the most dangerous scorers in the league, capable of filling it up on all 3 levels.
Bagley, the pass to Poquet. They get a hand on it. Here's Wedman. Scores after the quick crossover. Wedman's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Bagley. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a nifty play off the dribble there. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
And some changes here for the Celtics. McHale comes in for Bird. And Ainge is subbed in for Buckner. Robinson's checked in for the Cavaliers. And here is Ainge. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside. The shot's good from Parrish. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Boy, they're leaning on Parrish tonight, and with good reason. Why not? This guy is built to score.
Here's Free. He's got 14. Leans from outside. Unable to get that one.
He made that shot look a lot harder than he needed to. Not sure what he was thinking.
And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Here's Bagley. Robinson sets a screen for Bagley. Poke loose. Pass to Free. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Free's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Cavs. Boston leading by 5. Here's Buckner. McHale outside. Pass to Bird. Boston needs to get off a shot. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Hubbard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Johnson, the pass to Buckner. Parrish with the screen on Bagley. The feed now to Parrish. And they pick up 2. Parrish has got 14.
Playing his part to perfection. Parrish sets a solid pick and then hustles to get himself a shot.
Bagley the pass to Hubbard. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And they'll get another chance. Right side Bagley. Over Buckner. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Here's Buckner. Here's Bird. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Bird's got his second bucket of the night.
He just makes scoring look so easy. Bird is especially dangerous from the mid-range area.
Right side Bagley. Parrish gets the rebound. Parrish has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Buckner, defended by Bagley. To the inside. Here's Johnson. And again, it's Boston converting.
A savvy offensive player. Johnson realizes when he should take quick shots.
High post Bagley. He's got 5. Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's McHale, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Fighting for the hoop. Kevin McHale, just pure desire.
Celtics making a switch here. Maxwell's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Bacon, he's checked in for free. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Outside, Bagley. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Bacon, the pass to Hubbard. Left side, Bagley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Boston leading by 12. Here's Buckner. Passes it to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Robinson pulls it in. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Hubbard the pass to Bacon. Bagley bounce pass. Cleveland moving it around. Hubbard. And another miss by Cleveland. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Kicks it out to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the wing right side. Here's Maxwell. That one doesn't drop. Cavaliers go the other way with it. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Outside, Bagley. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Buckner. On the wing, Bird. Steps back and shoots. And he hits the jump shot. Bird's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
Sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. Bird goes after his shots with such a tenacity.
High post Bagley. He's got 5. Carr, he's checked in for Boston. And Cleveland making a change here.
Substitution.
Here's Robinson. Here's Hubbard. It's rebounded by Carr.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Hubbard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Dennis Johnson.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
The Cavaliers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Sheik's checked in for Boston. Ainge comes in for Dennis Johnson. And Cleveland also making a change. Cook's checked in. Celtics leading by 10. Haynes the pass to Cheeks. Down low. Here's McHale. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. McHale's got 5 points now this quarter.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Now here's Bagley. He's got 5. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Boston, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Boston shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Here's Ainge. Lays it up off the glass. Ainge has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Boston.
A hard-nosed competitor. Ainge is not afraid to mix it up on the interior.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
That's a little bit of icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Here's Free. There's the pick. Lots of room. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort. Or lack of one, that is.
And it's Parrish missing. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Hinson. Boston grabs the miss. Parrish has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ainge against Bagley. Here's McHale. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
Now, here is Ainge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, whether he's in the lineup or coming off the bench, Ainge provides a nice scoring punch to your squad.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. The first one falls.
What I like about Ainge, he looks like a choir boy, but he's a fighter.
Larry Bird's checked in for Cheeks. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Robinson's checked in. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 16. There's the pass to Free. Back to Bagley. He kicks it to Cook. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Wedman. Pass to Ainge. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the shot. McHale's got 4 this quarter.
Giving up mid-range looks to a shooter like him, not going to help you get out of this hole.
Yeah, time for a change because right now they're just getting beat up.
Here's Free. He feeds it to Robinson. And stolen by McHale. Here's Wedman. Free defending. Kicks it to Ainge. Parrish inside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Now here's Bagley. Pass to Hinson. There's a screen by Robinson to end the run. The second chance effort. That shot, no good. Nice D from Bird. Boston leading by 20. Passes to Wedman. The pass to Bird. Here's McHale, guarded by Robinson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Everything is going exactly how their coach drew it up. Top to bottom, this is the pinnacle of execution.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Johnson, he's checked in for Wedman, and Buckner subbed in for Ainge. And the Cavaliers call time here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Free can't get it to go.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
A shot's good from Parrish.
Right now, it's simply the second shots that are killing them. I mean, they've got to do a better job securing the miss after playing solid defense.
And it's so deflating giving up a score like that. Work hard to force a miss, and then it's all for nothing.
Here's free. Robert Parrish making his last shot. Right side Bagley. Robinson. Rebound Boston. Celtics on offense. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Parrish. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
To go along with his length, Parrish is an efficient scorer with a variety of moves.
For Boston, Robert Parrish. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Celtics. Sheik's checked in for Bird. Carr comes in for Johnson. And Ainge is subbed in for Buckner.
You know, in so many ways, Robert Parrish is a big man's big guy. Dominant down in the paint, focuses on high percentage shots, runs the floor well, and does a good job rim protecting. This guy rebounds, too.
Here's Hubbard. Here's Free. Over Carr. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, that's going to wrap this one up. Fans are already starting to flood the X's. This is going to go down as a big game to win for the Celtics.
Mike, this was a confident win, wasn't it? The outcome not in question down the stretch.
It wasn't especially close, and they created that separation with their execution and attention to detail.
Something a coach always stresses. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Carr against Free. They need this one. And the rejection by Parrish.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
Ainge with the ball. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.